It's time for this week's Kickstand Picks, your weekly guide to local comedy shows across the Portland Metro.
Well, with chilly temperatures on the horizon, maybe not this week, but soon. Soon we're going to see those chilly temps. Indoor comedy show is a great way to escape that autumn cold.
There you go. Joining us on the couch with his Kickstand Picks this week, our friend Reiff, artistic director for Kickstand Comedy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Great to see you.
Absolutely. It is fall. We were talking.
We're manifesting
got
fall.
the orange memo today.
Exactly.
Yes, we got that late summer, early fall vibe.
But that means that there's a lot of great shows coming through. It's time for tours to pick back up again, and we're gonna see festivals this
some
season.
New stuff starting this Thursday. What's
Absolutely.
happening?
So this is the first year of the Chroma Comedy Festival, and it is going to be at Curious Comedy. It is a all BIPOC performer comedy festival. It's put together by John Carr, who used to be the executive producer of Second City, like all the Second Cities around the country, a very famous institution in comedy. But so he has brought together a lot of his favorite comedians. You're going to see stand-up, you're going to see improv, some sketch. So Irene Tu, Maggie May, and Chanel Ali are three amazing comedians who will be headlining and showing up here in Portland. So I would definitely recommend checking out the first year of the Chroma Comedy Festival.
Nice.
It starts Thursday and goes through the weekend.
I have to give a shout out to one of my friends, Neeraj. He's a local comedian. He's going to be there as
Being
well.
Ellen.
He does a great job. So
Awesome.
Tons of locals too, exactly.
That's really cool. Also, another event on Thursday.
Yes, and it kicks off another festival, the CoHo Clown Festival. So it is a full month of clown. CoHo is a really wonderful theater. They do everything from commedia dell'arte to more experimental clown, and you're going to see it all on display all month long. And if you don't really have a connection to clown, this is a really good way to kind of dip your toe in and see what it's like now. Because obviously we think of the birthday clown, and we think, you know, we have some things that come to our mind. But clowning has been around for centuries, and we are really starting to see some cool, more modern takes on a very old art form. So you're going to see something that connects with you, even if you think that clowning is maybe a very classic birthday thing. It's definitely very funny and very modern, and you'll see that in this festival.
So a little more than the circus clown.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's what I picture. So it's going to be interesting to have a spin on that take.
Yeah, there's a lot of old techniques that you see in theater, you see in film today that comes from commedia dell'arte, like a lot of the archetypes in a rom-com, and any sort of comedy you see come from these like classic clown characters. But now they're really doing things that are a lot more like in tune with our modern sensibilities.
Sure.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, and then this Saturday, we are paying homage to a comedy great.
We have to. We have to. One of my all-time legends. He's one of my favorites. I got to host for him at the Oregon Zoo like 6 years ago. And
Really?
It was one of my favorite days ever. Weird Al, cult classic film, UHF. We're doing a benefit screening at the Hollywood Theater. Kickstand Comedy and the Hollywood Theater are teaming up for this event. And if you haven't seen UHF, have you both seen it?
I've not seen UHF.
I'm trying to think. Oh gosh, I've seen pieces. I've seen clips, but it's been a while.
Well, this is your chance.
Okay.
It is Weird Al's opus. It's his big film. Now, was it a financial success? No. Is it a celebrated cult classic? Absolutely. It is a very funny movie. Think Weird Al's parody songs, but an entire film.
I say that also is what the definition I think of a cult classic is: not a financial success, but beloved by many.
Exactly. And we are teasing a new Kickstand show called Keep Portland Weird Al. And it is a parody song competition. So you're going to see a live parody song made up on the spot. And you get to decide the topic.
Oh, that's fun. And you mentioned, too, this is a benefit at Hollywood Theater.
Yes.
Kickstand Comedy in the middle of a huge fundraising campaign.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about
Every
that.
single ticket is going to go to benefit Kickstand Comedy. We're a nonprofit comedy theater, and we are building our new venue space. So we have a brand new building that we're trying to buy so that we can keep local comedy in Portland.
Well, good thing Portland real estate is so reasonable.
Yeah. I rubbed $2 together and put a down payment, so we're pretty good. No, we're raising $1 million in 4 years, so please come out to UHF, have a great time, and support a great cause.
That is really, really cool. Okay, on Saturday, some pretty cool events.
Yes, Saturday night, Dungeons and Drag Queens. Now,
I love this.
One of my favorite names ever for a comedy show.
Totally.
Yes.
It is a drag fantasy improvised comedy, Dungeons and Dragons bonanza. It's a show that's gotten a lot of heat, and you're just going to see something so unique and fun and funny to see drag queens and drag characters going through a fantasy world.
That sounds fantastic.
I love this.
Fantasy,
Yeah.
drag queens, say less.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
in.
Totally.
Exactly. I'm sold. And then Sunday, we're keeping the clowns coming. So we are
Okay.
bringing Master Clown Chad Damiani from LA to Portland. He founded the LA Clown Zoo. He's just a very celebrated, wonderful mind and a physical comedian. And he's going to be doing some comedy and some improv with local comics Kristen Shear and Ann Zander. So you're going to see some live direct clown, and you're going to see silent improv.
Ooh.
Silent
So you're going to
improv.
see a lot of very fascinating physical comedy from three of the wildest minds. So come on out. Again, this is your month for clown. If you want to get into it, now's the chance.
Now is the time.
All
I've
right.
never heard of silent improv.
Me neither. Time to clown around.
not
Time to
easy.
clown around. Oh, we're clowning
Okay.
around all day here.
But so it's a great month, and we're really excited to get back indoors to see some comedy.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, excited for it. Dylan, it's always great to see you. Thanks so much
too.
for your
Thanks
this
so
week's
much.
picks. All right.
If you want to learn more about the nonprofit and stay in the loop on all the local comedy happenings, check out more at kickstandcomedy.org.